Welcome to the Robbrod Report, number 18, looking ahead for the week ending September 27th. This is the last weekend of the month, and usually those weekends are the slowest, but we do have several shows on tap for actually all 3 days of the weekend. Starting first, up in Piedmont, Alabama, the Pro South is presenting their Battle Bowl. It's a big show. The winner of that Battle Bowl will get a title shot on their 10:30 show against whoever the Pro South champion might be, because that is going to be a Pro South championship match that night as well between Eric the Ghost Silver and Tyler Culprit. So the winner of that match will go on to face the winner of the Battle Bowl on October 30th. Also on Friday, KLT promotion up in Rome, Georgia, in association with a restaurant, El Patron Sports Bar, presents a Extreme Lucha Libre. That starts at 8 p.m. at the El Patron Sports Bar in Rome, Georgia. Speaking of KLT, they're doing a double shot on Saturday at the KLT Arena in Rome. It's a 7:30 shot. So we have KLT shows back-to-back nights, one at the El Patron Sports Bar and one at the KLT Arena, both in Rome, Georgia. Renegade Championship Wrestling up in Chatsworth presents Break the Mold. That's headlined by CJ Hollowell versus Logan Chase. If CJ wins, he gets a shot at Landon Priest. Logan, for those not in the mix, Logan Chase is actually a manager, and he has promised that he will find a way to defeat CJ Holloway. So that's going to be some interesting stuff there. There's a good chance I might show up for that show. I've got nothing else to do. It's normally my weekend to work, but they gave me a weekend off, which totally mixes up the next weekend, but it's something a bit later. PCW Remix out in Covington, Georgia at 8 p.m. That's their masked theme show, so all masks are required. And go see the PCW Remix homepage for that. Contact Matt Hankins for ticket details. So Friday got Pro South, KLT. Saturday, Renegade Championship Wrestling, KLT and PCW Remix. And then on Sunday, the September 27th, up in Maryville, Tennessee, we have Revolutionary Wrestling Alliance, their 2-year anniversary event. So that's up in Maryville, Tennessee. That looks to be an interesting show from the poster. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. This will wrap up a rather busy September concerning post-COVID. The only major promotions that I know that did not run were Anarchy, Peach State, and Viral. So basically, almost everyone is up and running in some form or some semblance of fashion. Oh, I forgot, Spinebuster did not run either. A lot of, so that's 4 promotions that did not run in September, and I know Anarchy is starting back up again in October, so that would be interesting. Hello, puppers. Dog came to visit me. But so it's pretty much, it's wrestling in Georgia is almost at least 90% at functioning capabilities. Crowd spacing is in effect at most places that I've been to. I was at the Wrestling United show last Saturday. Excuse me, I got the burples. And if you read my report, Platinum said it was the best I've ever did. I felt it was the worst I ever did, mainly because I was mad at myself because playing around with some new technology, I forgot to turn a microphone on so I could call out the match description for the Bobby Flacco Chip Day match. And considering that was the best match of the night, I want to go, to myself. Like I said, that's not egg on my face, that's something else. There is video of the matches and of the Murder One promo. Unfortunately, they were shared to a closed membership group on Facebook. So unless you are a member of that group, You can't really watch it. If anyone else has videos of those matches, please post it publicly to Facebook. That way, if people can see it. I do have an audio recording of the Murder One promo. However, considering I was 100 feet away, and I'm not optimistic on the quality of that, and from the heard of it, it's barely legible. So if someone has video recordings of those matches, it's only 4 matches, please share it publicly to Facebook or other social media to get it shared out. A lot of, Murder One, when he speaks on something like what he did, there are few in the state of Georgia, let alone the Southeast, that can match him. And it was a few female dogs were created that night. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. It was several good matches. If you read the report, I spoke about how people say they want news, but when they really crave is the olds. And Wrestling United delivered on that. It was old school. It was everything happened for a reason, and that's really what you want. And to go off on a kind of mini ramp, I've got nothing against flips and flops or death matches or anything like that, but for me they need to happen with a reason. Ricochet, Zack Sabre Jr. might have a great match, but what would be a reason for me to continue watching? Especially if one gets frustrated and low blows another and sets off a series of matches, then I can get behind that style of match. If something happens, to set up a death match, I can watch that match. It has to be, for me personally, this is my opinion, I need to have a reason to watch it. I need a reason to care to watch it. It cannot be for the just for blood and guts. It cannot be just for flips and flops. It has to be something that will draw me in and keep me drawn in. If not for 1 or 2 matches, maybe 3 or 4 matches. And that's really what you want, in my opinion. A quote by Sam Walton, founder of Walmart, that I've read is that a customer is not a customer until they are a repeat customer. Think on that for a moment. Dog knocking my stand with his tail, silly dog. So the thing is, you want people to you want a match to bring them in, but you want that match to bring them back in for the next show, and the show after that, and the show after that. You need to give them a reason to care about the wrestlers to bring them back in to see what might happen. Again, that's my mini rant. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Next week is going to be a bit of a clusterfuck for me due to my work schedule, working retail, and having a new manager in place. Kind of messed up my schedule. I will be at Action Wrestling for both shows on Friday. However, Saturday and Sunday are completely out because I'll be working a 13-hour shift both days. So I will not be able to go to any shows on Saturday or and Sunday if they're available. So I know Platinum laid out a challenge for someone to go both Southern Honor and then Southern Fried. That was going to be on the 3rd of October and do a contrasting pair. Alas, that person will not be me. Such is life as a retail worker drone. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Think out there, use your noggin, be safe. I love you. Have a good weekend.